Hello everybody, it's nice to be here. It's tough to be on the schedule right before the lunch and after so great speakers which was on the schedule before me, which work I really admire. There are some really role models here in this group of people. My name is Iztok. Kvas. I'm coming from the SPEC agency, who is in organizing event business like since 19 years. But the core business in the last 5 years is the running of the bike park Pohore in Maribor, which is one of the biggest park in Slovenia and also in the region. The picture, what I post on the front page, is with purpose not a mountain bike picture, because Maribor has luck to can organize or put the comparison between two high-level events, one on the snow, like it's Alpine World Cup skiing for the ladies, and the second one was the World Cup in mountain bike, which was organized since 1999. The Andrei was one of the guys who brought the idea to Slovenia. After that we continued their work until 2010. And I want to just briefly go through the key points why the event can be the heart of every touristic destination, and especially in the Maribor case, the comparison between winter World Cup event and mountain bike event. So why an event can be so important for a touristic destination? When you start bike destination, like we started with Maribor seriously in 2010, we had different marketing tools, but we were never sure which is the right one. And definitely the experience from the past was the mountain bike World Cup event was one of the biggest promotion in the world of mountain bike industry, and we never actually paid so much for that, or like nothing. So it was one of the best promotion which was done by the teams, like Tina said, like by the customers, by every mechanic, everyone who was in Maribor, who thought the Maribor was a great touristic destination for a bike park. Unfortunately, from the start, from 1999 until 2005, 2004, we didn't recognize the potential, so there was no product behind that. This was a big problem. So it was only an event, which was a big loss for that time, but I hope we learned that much, that now that we can generate the experience and value of the event for the future of our bike destination. Connector of different independent partners on destination. I'm sure you noticed also in your destination, but in our in Maribor, the local government and all participants which are included in the tourism business in Maribor get us more serious when we come with a big international event, and we connect us easier with those customers, and they get benefit from the event every year. So it was really funny, because every year when the event was approaching, all the hotel managers came to us and said, "Hey, when is the event this year?" And we said, "Hey, we don't know if the event is going to be." "Why? What's the problem?" And we said, "Yeah, there are financial problems." No, we need this event, we need this event. So we connect the hotels and all the services needed for the tourism through the event very easily. And the fourth point, the generator of development of the sports infrastructure. I think if you are starting a touristic destination in any sports, doesn't matter which one, and you don't have the infrastructure, the international event can be a good product that you can found also your infrastructure that you need also for the future for normal touristic business. So this was very good shown in case of Maribor for the alpine skiing. the traditional Alpine World Cup skiing for 51 years. So it was the ski resort, it was unknown, it was with no chairlifts, with nothing. So in 50 years, the engaging of the event into the environment, it helped to build the complete new infrastructure as hotels and chairlifts, gondolas, everything what you need for the tourism business in the future. But before we start to organize the event, if we don't have a traditional event, we have to ask what is the most suitable event for our destination. What do we want to achieve with this event? If we start an event and we are expecting 3,000 competitors in the recreational mountain bike event in the first year, then we are very wrong and we will be very disappointed. So the strategic for long-term strategic for organizing an event is very important. So it can be an event like a show, just 1 year event, but this is the not event which will bring us the promotion which we need to promote our destination as a touristic mountain bike or ski destination. Of course, why should our event be unique or different from all the others? Why just don't copy-paste from the successful events? The problem is there are so many events. I don't know if you can find this summer, in this season, any free weekend, let's say for mountain bike race, to put it on the calendar. So if you want to make a breakthrough, you have to find the unique event, you make to be your event adapted to your destination, that the people, the visitors said, we are going on that event because it's different. We are going there because it's something new, it's something fresh on the market, and then you start to grow the event. When you once succeed to get the target, then you start on the long-term strategy with the organizing of the event. Good example. In December, our agency was a part of the organizing of the World Cup snowboard bigger event in Istanbul. So our role was very small, but that doesn't matter. But the key point was, I was asking myself why Istanbul, the Turkey, is doing the big air World Cup event. Is this the promotion of the city? I think there are better ways to promote Istanbul than to organize a snowboard event in Turkey. But the point behind was the Turkey wants to organize Olympic Winter Games in, I don't know, 2022. So the strategy, what do you do to event? Most of the people, the visitors, it was around 40,000 visitors, first time saw snow, and nobody from the visitors, I'm quite sure, did never snowboard, or will start to snowboard because of the event, or foreign visitors who were there never come back, will never come back for snowboarding to Turkey. So the strategy of the event, when they start, why it's very, very important, or the most important thing. Let's go back to the World Cup. There are just some numbers. When I was hearing for the numbers of Tine from the UCI, here are the numbers even much bigger. If you can imagine that the Alpine Ski World Cup for ladies in Maribor was more viewed than Kitzbühel downhill, the Streif, which is the most known race on the world. So we had better numbers. So what commercial can be better than TV ratings like that? You can also see the numbers of the accreditation guests from foreign countries. So the Maribor and the resort of Mariborsko Pohorje can't have a better promotion than they have it with this event. So Maribor World Cup recognition in the world, and the same thing we are trying to do in the bike park Pohorje. So bike park Pohorje, just some facts. We are the member of the Gravity Card since 2012. in the last 2 seasons, we have the most visitors with the gravity cart from all the bike parks which are included. So this means Leogang, Schladming, so all the famous names. I'm really happy that this year the Lenzerheide, which was in Darko's presentation, is entering the gravity. So with that, we expect more guests also for Swiss, which were now very less. We have 3 trails, downhill trails. One of them is the legendary World Cup Trail, which is on almost the same since 1999. We have last year around 14,500 visitors, which made 70,000 rides with the gondola. We have really good infrastructure, which was coming from ski sport business, the gondola, which is from 10,010, the new gondola with 7 high altitude meters. Excellent national condition and terrain relief for development of European Cycle Center, which is our goal for the future. Unfortunately, what we don't have like Paul or Leogang, we don't have any single trail park. We just have Gravity Park, which is regarding to some investigation which were made, only 3% of the cycling business right now. So it is necessary for bikeparking Pohore that we will start to build a net of the single trails, which will attract new customers for our hotels and everybody. Without that, we will going down very, very fast. Events which are done in Maribor. Like I said, since 1999, the Mountain Bike World Cup. 1 year also with the cross-country marathon. From the start with the duo, then with 4X, and then in the last editions from 2007, we had only downhill on the schedule. Since 2013, we are a regular guest of the downhill European Cup Series IXS, which will host. We will host this event in May, in 15th of May. This is less in 2 months. To bring you the numbers which are connected with the event. When we open the registration, we have now around 340 riders registered in 7 days. So this means double the number will take the overnights in Maribor, so around 700 people for now, for 3 to 4 nights, which will never happen without this event. Nobody will come for biking without the single trails and everything, without infrastructure which is needed in this period of year. Other events, right first, unfortunately this year snow stayed a little longer on the sun position, but other years we succeed to open one of the first, so this was the right first festival. Last year we had 700 individual guests on the opening Saturday, so on the 17th of April. So also these guests will never show up when the bike park was not the product on the destination. Advantages in bike park Pohore. Okay, high level of infrastructure and logistic facility, easy access to the event area and to the racetracks, geographic location in Europe. It is really nearby from big cities, from Vienna, Graz, Klagenfurt, which are our biggest target groups. And the second, the last but not the least, the nearest of the city of Maribor. Very less bike parks, or I don't know the really good case, has the city, which is 5 minutes away from the bike trail, with 113,000 inhabitants. So this means that we can offer the riders and our customers that they can stay in the city and they can enjoy the city 5 minutes away from the mountain. So this is really unique, and we try in past years to put the customers on the top of the mountain, but they never like it. They said, there's nothing going on the mountain. We want to be in the city. We have girls party and we can ride. This is very perfect, you know. So This is one of the big advantages in bike park in Maribor for the events and also for the regular tourists on a regular basis. So the same picture like it was for the Alpine Skiing World Cup is for the end of my presentation. Maribor with the bike park get one of the biggest promotion through event. In this case, it's IXS Downhill Cup. It can be opening festival, it can be cross-country marathon, it can be anything. So it's one of the, for my opinion, strongest tool, and not so expensive as a big campaigns for marketing, and with a lot of other benefits which are seen through the infrastructure and through the other influence when the guests are coming and leaving their money in the city of Maribor. Thank you very much.